Hey guys, Sublord here, back again with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Amazon exclusive Malogesium. This is pretty easy to get a hold of. Madam Mask and Crossbones Tupac. Brought to us by the fine folks over at Hasbro, who despite a rather lackluster SDCC showing, with the majority of the reveals being X-Men 97, most of those being pretty crap, not gonna lie. This 2-pack right here is pretty freaking solid, I'm not gonna lie. I really like this 2-pack. So, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at all these two evildoers have to offer in terms of accessories, starting off with Madam Mask. She's got a pair of open hands. These are the same gosh darn open hands we've seen time and time again. No fist hands to my knowledge. I didn't see any in the package, but maybe I missed them. I will have an unboxing on my Instagram of this set, so maybe I'll catch them there. She has an alternate head with windswept hair. It's fine. I don't really care for that too much. She also comes with this briefcase that can open. And it does have some money on the inside. The money can actually come out, but now that it's in there, there we go. You can take the money out, pretty easy, and put it back in. Close it up. There you go. Briefcase. And for Crossbones, we get a pair of fisticuffs. He got the fist hands, I guess. As well as a pair of pistolas. Get this one. We get this one with the... Well, actually, this is Madam Mask's pistol. Excuse me. But we get a bulky pistol for Crossbones and this little thin one for Madam Mask with the smoke effect in there, so I won't lose the darn thing. Yeah, I totally forgot about her pistols. I guess we'll bring in the other one. Madam Mask comes with this other little teeny tiny pistol. Crossbones comes with this pistol, which has the clip in it. Both of these have the shooty pew-pews. And we also get this, I don't know, machine gun, which is very gummy on the barrel, so be careful when you're trying to put the blast effect in there. As you can see, it's got the smoke coming out. No removable magazines. I'm so used to G.I. Joe having those. And then Crossbones also comes with a knife, so he can shank you right in the Cocoa Puffs. And then a explodey thing, which I don't see the purpose of this because we don't get the grenade to put on it. So I don't see the point of that. And that's your lot. Pretty decent spread, considering the Destiny and Rogue, is it, 2-pack was pretty, well, crap. But then we had the Doctor Strange 2-pack with Wong. That was actually pretty decent. So, you know, this 2-pack, not too shabby as far as accessories go. Now, we're going to save Crossbones the best for last here. We'll look at Madam Mask first, because she is on the... an amalgamation of the Black Widow body, and I think this is the Sharon Carter body, the torso, from that S.H.I.E.L.D. 3-pack, which I never bought, so I gotta say the body's okay. Still think the breasts are too small. Like, she got plenty of junk in the trunk, but I don't think she's got enough chesticles going on. She got her long hair there. It doesn't hinder the movement that much. It's not bad. Really just hinders the hinge. The hinge is there. It does work. But it's very stiff. Oh yeah, look at that. Really gotta pop that sucker. That's a heavily detented hinge right there. Popping her head back on. I did heat the head up. I didn't initially, but after heating it up, it does pop on a little easier. Shoulders can go out to the side. No beautiful butterflies, sad face. full rotation. She does have a bicep twist, which I did heat up, pop off, and lubricate with some soup. So I'm just waiting for that to set in. Double elbow. Works fine, it's pinless. I will say my double elbows on her had crud in like the upper joint. This one still kind of does. But, yeah, they really gotta clean up their molds, man. Because it was hindering the movement. Like, this side had a big chunk, this side had a littler chunk. Not supposed to have any chunks. Heck. She's got the correct hinge for holding weapons on this hand, but the wrong one on this hand. I don't know why we get one in the other. That's just stupid. Just do both the same. Diaphragm joint is a diaphragm joint. It's nice and tight on mine. She could bend back this far, bend forward. She can actually bend forward quite a bit. She could tilt side to side. Hips will kick out, back down. Thigh cut. She got her, I'm guessing, thigh-high boots going on there. Double knee. And a hinge in the foot. With a rocker joint. Which is tight, but it's not, you know, carnage tight. So I don't feel the need to monkey with those. That said, decent figure. I'm assuming this belt's from that Sharon Carter figure too. Maybe the heads are new, but decent figure. I like it. It's not too crazy, but not too bad either. Now I got Crossbones. Now Crossbones actually has weapon storage. He's got a holster for one of his pistols on his leg there. We'll just pop this in there. There we go. It's not a perfect fit, but it does fit. Then the knife. It's a little tricky to get in there, but it can be done. There you go. He does have some grenades on his belt, but they're not removable. But I think, his upper body is the Luke Cage from the 2-pack, I think. And then his lower body is the Hercules, the modern Hercules body. Possibly right down to the boots. So, as far as his articulation goes, his head will look side to side. It too is on a disc hinge. At least I think it is. Hold on, let me pop that off. Oh no, it is a ball socket. It is a double ball peg. Ain't that some shiznit? I don't remember if the Luke Cage had that or not. You got me. Maybe this is a brand new upper body. So I think the Luke Cage had a disc hinge, but I honestly don't remember. I said the Luke Cage upper body because, you know, he's got the disc hinge shoulders. He's got butterfly joints. So that's interesting. But of course the shoulders can go up and down and rotate forward and back. He's got the bicep swivel. I did the same thing to him as I did to Madam Mask. I popped his arms off and I put some soap in there. His are a little bit more smooth than hers at the moment. He's got double elbow, which didn't have a bunch of gunk in the socket. This one kind of did, but I chipped it off with my nail. He's got the hinge swivel wrist. This side's got the correct hinge. This side probably not. Oh, actually, both of his wrists are the correct hinge. Look at that. He's got an ab crunch. You just pop the belt down. You can move it. One click forward, one click back, as well as a waist twist. That works fine. Hips. Kick forward that far. Pretty hindered because of the belt, and hindered because they're pretty darn stiff. But I don't think you need to worry about them too much. They do get the job done. He can't kick out that far. That's as far as he can kick out. But he does have a thigh cut. It's pretty decent. Double knee. And then a boot cut, which is like detinted, but it doesn't feel too gummy, so I don't feel any need to fix that. And then he's got the ankle hinge with a rocker. And that's your lot for Crossbones. I like this Crossbones a lot. The old Crossbones was absolute fucking ass, so it's nice to have one that doesn't suck. Big fat hairy donkey balls. But the Madam Mask is she's average. You know, she's fine. She gets the job done. I didn't have her, now I do. I kind of wish we got a Madam Hydra like her, because it feels weird to have Madam Mask better than Madam Hydra. In fact, I don't have Madam Hydra handy, but does Madam Mask have the same hair? No, I don't think she does. I think she's completely different as far as the face goes. But that's the set. Good set. If you could pick it up, I would suggest you do. I think it's a good set. I'm sure we might see this Crossbones again as like a Thunderbolts version, but you know, time will tell on that, I guess. But before we wrap this up, why don't we bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Manibelith, right here, and the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, we're going to say, in this instance, towers over everyone. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from a few minor nitpicks I have with this set, I'm going to be honest in saying I really like this set. I think Crossbones is super solid and is definitely going to be a candidate for one of my top 10 favorite Marvel Legends for the calendar year 2025. And since Madam Mask isn't total garbage, that's not going to affect his ranking on my list. So, yeah, I would say if you don't have these characters, definitely pick them up and check them out for yourself. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, I'll catch you guys later.